Hey everyone, Coach Investor back to another Sofi video for you today. So if the thumbnail or the title confused you a little bit, I'm sorry about that. I just didn't know what to put. So I'll be very clear with you. This video will be about Sofi and we're going to compare it a little bit to Square. Obviously two amazing companies, but a bit different one to another. Obviously Sofi much smaller than Square. Square is in the hundreds of billions of dollars and Sofi is under $20 billion in market cap. Now again, that doesn't mean, oh, one investment is better than the other because one is already 10 times bigger. So I should be buying Sofi because it can become 10 times bigger than it is today. That's not usually how it works. But there are some aspects of Sofi that are very unique to that company. And there are some aspects to Square that are unique to that company. One of those things is obviously Galileo for Sofi. And then the other side for Square is the seller side, Cash App side. And obviously the cryptocurrency, the whole flywheel, the whole ecosystem is very unique. But we're going to talk a bit more about Sofi. In this video, we're going to talk about different products that they offer, what makes them so special, why the stock hasn't been moving much, and what could happen once they obtain that bank charter. Before I do so, I just want to thank today's sponsor, The Motley Fool. And again, these are my views and my views only. The Motley Fool is a company that provides investing insight and stock recommendations for investors of all skill sets and risk levels. You guys know I love finding new investing tools and resources to help me find the latest growth stock and innovative company. And right now I have a discount for one of my favorite services, the Fool offers. Through the Motley Fool's stock advisor service, you get access to a ton of expert stock picks. Every month you'll get 2 picks that are aimed at growing your wealth and to help you realize your financial goals. Stock Advisor's average stock picks have returned over 500%. If growing your money is something you'd like to do more this year, you can visit www.fool.com/couchinvestor or click on the link below for access to my special offer and decide if Stock Advisor is right for you. Now let's dive into this. Alright, so for those of you that don't know what Sofi is, what they offer, the whole product offering, everything has already been covered on this channel. All the videos will be in the top right corner. Now, what I'm going to do now is talk about the different services that they offer, because we know they have the lending services, they have the Sofi Invest, Sofi the financial services, and then the platform, which is Galileo. Now, for the lending business, they have student loans, refinancing and personal loans, and home mortgages. Obviously, that segment did take a little hit in this quarter, in the last quarter as well, and they expect it to be the same for the next quarter because of the CARES Act that just expires at the beginning of next year instead of next month. Now, the financial service segment is the one that grew a lot in this quarter and year over year, which is basically cash management account, credit cards, online brokerage. So you have there Sofi Money and Sofi Invest. So the Sofi Money basically will become actually a very critical part of their business once they obtain that bank charter. Why is that? Because once they have that bank charter, the money that is in your account, let's say, instead of it being transferred to another private bank or another private charter, they can just keep it on their platform, have maybe better rates, earn better interest on that as well, instead of relying on other parties. Now in Sofi Invest, pretty easy. It's where you invest your money, whether it's cryptocurrencies or stocks. In the future, they might be adding options as well. But on there are some rewards as well. If you keep spending your money, if you keep transferring, investing, etc., you get some rewards, a bit like what Square has been doing with their rewards program, with the bonus, with the cash card, etc. Now again, like with Square, the main goal here is for people to deposit money into their accounts, to keep money into their accounts. That's also how usually the traditional banks make money. If you have money in your account, they obviously use that money to generate obviously interest. And the last part is obviously Galileo, which is the most interesting part for me in this business. I think Galileo in the future alone would be worth what Sofi is worth today. Galileo basically powers other fintech companies out there from the front and the back end for all the functions out there to set up accounts, etc. For example, Chime and Robinhood, one of the biggest ones out there, are using Galileo. Now, the thing with Galileo that is also great is that it's not constrained to one country. They can do this worldwide because it's just the back end. Think of it a bit like Adyen or Stripe, for example, also worldwide companies because it's in the back end. It's the technology behind all of that. So there's no borders that can stop them. And to add to that, Galileo actually is still the same team that it was before SoFi actually acquired them. They continue to work as they did before, because obviously SoFi did not want that one of their competitors that is using Galileo to feel a bit uncomfortable moving forward. Now, this is also great because Galileo, obviously, like I said, is basically the groundworks. So after that, SoFi can maybe cross-sell their product to companies, to those up-and-coming fintech startups. Now, like I said at the start of this video, this is something that Square does not offer. They do not have a Galileo type of company. I talked about this in a previous video. I thought Square should have acquired Galileo or maybe Marqeta way before. Obviously now they have acquired AfterPay. I'm still going to do a video about the synergies of both companies, so stay tuned for that. But again, this is what makes Galileo and SoFi very interesting. And now talking about AfterPay, this is again something that SoFi might be adding in the future. So here we have an article from, I believe, the start of this year, so January 26th, where they talk a bit about what they are missing. So you can see here Galileo, whose major clients include Chime, Robinhood, Revolut, and TransferWise, is also looking to expand its product mix. Where do we go from here? What do we add in terms of, say, credit products, buy now, pay later, and these types of relevant technologies? Those are the kinds of things that Archie is looking at. Now, you might have noticed that the buy now, pay later market is very hot right now. Obviously, Square acquiring AfterPay for around $30 billion. Apple partnering up with a firm, Peloton partnering up with a firm, and now recently Amazon partnering up with a firm as well. The stock was up, I believe, close to 50% after hours. So that's crazy. Again, this market is just a small part of what's going on right now. And I believe this is going to grow each and every year. So again, this is a product that SoFi will probably offer in the future, whether it's in-house or through an acquisition. Now, before I end this video, I just want to say this. It's all about data. Those new fintech companies, it's all about data, something that the old banks out there did not have or still don't have actually right now. All about data. The more data you gather about your customers, the better services, the better rates you can offer them. And that way, those clients will obviously transact more using your product, put more money into their account with you, and the circle goes round and round. You offer better services, better rewards, better rates, etc. They have to repay a loan, you make better program because you have all that data on that customer. If it's a store, just like with Square sellers, if it's a store, you know exactly what's coming in, what's coming out. They can get their pay 2 days earlier, 1 day earlier. Same thing here with SoFi as well, actually. But again, it's all about data. The more data that gets gathered, the better service you can offer to their customers. And that is something that Square, SoFi, PayPal are doing great. Something that the traditional banks today, at least from my experience, are not doing so well. So to conclude this video, most of you know Square is my second biggest position. I have a super tiny position in SoFi just for a quick trade, but as of now, it looks like I will keep it a bit longer. So to conclude, I'm bullish on both companies, but obviously way more bullish on Square. That doesn't mean that I dislike SoFi, but I would like to know what you think about both companies, especially SoFi. So leave it down in the comments below. Also, my last Substack for this earnings season is out. Link will be down in the comments as well. And that will be it for this video. If you liked it, consider leaving a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, hit that subscribe button. And as always, guys, take care, stay safe. See you all in the next video. Bye bye.